The print date is April 14th, 1992. Even though this is a 1990 VHS, by the way. So I just want to give you guys proof on that. So, yeah. And this tape only has a line right near the end of this tape a little bit, in which it's right during the final song of this program, right before the reprise of Zippity Doo Dah song, that is. Which it only has a line right at the beginning of the song, Whistle While You Work, from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs a little bit there, in which that will be in part 2, which will be the final part of the damaged tape video to this tape, by the way. So, yeah. In which I also just realized this the other night when I was in the middle of doing the long closing to this tape recently the other night back then when I did the long opening and closing to this tape back then. So, in which I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. And by the way, you guys, like I said in the last part, I will still keep my TV muted for this to prevent copyright from Disney or anything like that, pretty much. So, and also, one thing I needed to mention before we go ahead and start part 2 of this video, and before I show you the next one, I should have just thought about just doing the damaged tape video to this tape in one video instead of splitting it into 2 different parts, that is. But I didn't think about doing that at first, and I just forgot to think over that. I should have just made this damaged tape video in one whole video, that is, into like 2 different parts in one video of the damaged parts to this tape right there, where it shows like lines and all that stuff. I should have just thought about just keeping that in one video instead of splitting them into different parts, that is. So that way, from now on, whenever I do some more damaged tape videos and all that, I will keep it at one video from now on. I should have just thought about that, but I just forgot to do that from earlier, that is. But this will be the last damaged tape video where I'll split them into parts. Mostly, that is. So I just wanted to mention that to you guys right before we go ahead and start the final part, which is part 2 of the damaged tape video to this tape right there. So I forgot to do that. So that way next time I will just keep it at one video and all that stuff from now on. Whenever I do more future damaged tape videos on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page and all that stuff, pretty much. So, yeah. So anyways, in the meantime now, guys, let's go ahead and get started, folks. And here we go now, guys, without further ado now. Alright, here we go now, guys. Which is about to come up in a minute right there, so just bear with me with that, you guys. That this tape only has a line right at the beginning of the song, Whistle While You Work, from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs during this program a little bit. And it's right near the end of this tape a little bit there, by the way. So, yeah, here it comes now, guys. Yeah, it's about right there, and that's about it. So that's the line that was right there at this part right there. As y'all can see it on the TV screen there a little bit there. So, yeah. But, however, the rest of this tape still plays fine, though. Like I said before in the last video of the damaged tape video to this tape right there. So, yeah. In which I also just realized this the other night when I was in the middle of doing the long closing to this tape back then, when I did the long opening and closing to this tape right there for sure. So, yeah. So I just want to give you guys a heads up and give you guys proof on that right here. So, yeah. Alright, and that's about it for this tape right here, that is. The print date on this tape, once again, is April 14th, 1992, once again. Even though this is a 1990 VHS, once again. So I just want to give you guys proof on that once again. So, yeah. Anyways. So anyways, this has been the second and final part of the damage tape video to my 1990 VHS of Disney sing-along songs Zippity Doo Dah, in which this tape only has a line right near the end of this tape a little bit, which is right at the beginning of the song Whistle While You Work from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs during this program a little bit on this tape right there. And all that stuff pretty much for that works. So, yeah. But, like I said, however, the rest of this entire tape still plays fine without any damaged parts or any more lines or anything like that, pretty much. So, and I'm still going to keep this tape, though, since the rest of the tape still plays fine, and I'm still going to keep this tape anyway. For sure, that is. So, I just want to give you guys a heads up and give you guys proof on that once again before I get done with this damage tape video to this tape right here. So, yeah. So, anyways, that's going to be it for the damage tape video to my 1990 VHS of Disney sing-along songs Zippity Doo Dah, in which, by the way, also, this is a 1990 VHS of this tape right there. So, I forgot to mention that. So, yeah. So I'll see you guys later in the next damage tape video, which will be my 1991 VHS of this for sure. So that'll be in the next video, and I'll see you guys later then. So peace out, guys.